Now let's go the other way. We have a graph, and let's determine the function. Recall that for a quadratic, which this is a quadratic, this is a U-shape, the general form is y equals a times x minus h squared plus k, where the vertex, and by the vertex we mean this point right here, is the point negative h, is the point h, k. All right? So this one here, normally a quadratic is 0, 0, 0. This appears to have gone right 3 and down 2. There's 2 right there. So y equals x minus 3 squared. Don't forget, inside is opposite. Since this has gone right 3, this has to be minus. And it's gone down 2, so we'll put minus 2. Now we need to check the a. And what we do for that is we just take a look at the vertex, and we go up to the next point, the next solid point. To get that next solid point, we had to go over 1 and up 1. Let's see, each of these tick marks is a half. So we went over 1 and up 1, which tells me that a is simply 1. And we can write the 1 there if we want, but we don't need to. Okay, so there's our answer. Okay, here's another one. We'll find the vertex, which is here. And the vertex normally sits at 0, 0. So this went left 1. Now again, these tick marks are 1. You have to pay attention. These are going up by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whereas in the other one, each of these little tick marks was a half. So we went at 2 to go 1 unit. So this is 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we need to pay attention to the axes. So this is going left 1 and down. Well, if this is 6 and this is 8, this must be 7. Okay, so our equation is y equals x. We went left 1, so this is plus 1 squared, and down 7, so minus 7. Now to find our a value, we need to go from the vertex to the next nice point. And this one right here looks like it is a nice point. And by nice, I mean it has integer coordinates. So this here went left 1 and up 2. So since it went left 1 and up 2, our a term is going to be 2. So here's our equation. Okay, here we have another quadratic. Here's the vertex. And normally we're at 0, 0. So this has gone left 4 and up. Well, if this is 4 and this is 6, that must mean this is 5. So y equals, going left 4 is x plus 4 squared, and this has gone up 5 plus 5. So to get our a term, we need to go to the next nice point. It can be this one or this one. So here we went left and down. Here we went right and down. So since we went 1 and 1, this is going to be 1. But since this is reflected down, this is going to be negative. Now we can write this as -1, or you can just write this as negative. Those are the same. Okay. Okay, now we have a v. That means this is absolute value. Absolute value is a times the absolute value of x minus h plus k, where the vertex is the point h, k. So here's our vertex. Normally this is a vertex at 0, 0. So let's pay attention to the tick marks. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, so each tick mark is 1. So this has gone right 2 and down 4. So our equation is y equals the absolute value of x minus 2 minus 4. Now to find our a, we're going to go 1 point over from the vertex. Here we went over 1 and up 1 to find our nice next point, which means a is 1. And you don't need to write it if it's 1. Okay, here we have another absolute value. Here's our vertex. Normally there's a vertex at 0, 0. So this has not gone left or right at all. Okay, it's only gone up. So there's nothing inside the absolute value. So it's just absolute value x. And this has gone up. What does that look like to you? This is 4, this must be 5. Okay, so this has gone up 5. Now we need to find our a term. To do that, we find the next nice integer point. Here it is. So it's right at the intersection of 4 and 3. And so how did we get that? We went down 1 and right 3. Now a slope of a line that goes down 1 and right 3 is negative 1/3. Okay, and it's negative, which means that this was reflected down. Okay, let's take a look at one more. Here's our vertex. So how did we translate? We went right 5, here's negative 4, and here's negative 6. And then we went down 3. Here's negative 2, and here's negative 4. So our equation is y equals the absolute value of x. Since this went left 5, we need to put plus 5. Since this went down 3, we're going to put minus 3. Now let's find the next nice point by the vertex. And it's right here. So we went right 1 and up 1. So 1 over 1. So the a value is 1. And if it's 1, you don't need to write it. Okay, that's all. Thank you for watching.